Yo, Map Simulator 2025?
Stop making fun of me.
Okay. Yeah.
You're such a
Welcome, everybody, to Fist Truck TV.
Dushbag.
Douchebag.
Dush.
Where we will not make fun of Fist ever again.
Yeah, I like my pastime is like making fun of people and then being sensitive about when I get made fun.
Hey,
Anyway,
man, that's funny. It's funny.
stop it.
What are those videos where it's like, hey, let's play tag. All right, tag, you're it. Stop!
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It sounds like it. Was that a Tim Robinson thing or no?
It's just an internet thing, as far as I know.
It fucking sounds like one. What did I want to do? Okay, kill this guy because just to do it. Let's see. All right, I guess onto snowy area. So I had a thing that was on the tip of my tongue. So one of the YouTube channel I follow or I'm subscribed to put up a video about what the fuck about when I forgot what the title of the videos I forgot about what the title or what the title of the video was specifically. It was something along the lines of like no one cares about your drama, like in reference to YouTubers, because
right.
what this guy had done was that there was a channel, a horror channel, like a channel focused on talking about like horror movies and horror media, so like games and shit. And he really liked the channel, despite not being a fan of like watching horror movies, but just interested in discussion about them.
Right.
And he knows that the guy's channel or his videos were kind of like, hitting kind of a bit of a slump, but possibly because, the subject matter that he's talking about, which is like horror type stuff. And, he's showing footage from these movies that has like gore and all that kind of stuff in it. So maybe the algorithm's kind of like, pushing him down, maybe. Right. So he's this guy is trying to help him out, and he'll just share his videos because he likes his videos. So he'll just make community posts where he shares his videos. He saw one video called like bad conservative horror movies or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's this guy, like this guy I subscribed to. That's his, it's interesting. He finds that kind of stuff interesting and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. This time he shares the video sight unseen.
Well, what is that? What
like
do you mean
he shares the video without having watched it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because
okay.
he's watched all of the other guy's stuff, so it's like, understandably, it's, hey, let me help him out and share the video, but also the video's like an hour or two long. So, like, maybe I haven't watched it yet, but I trust in this guy's, like, I trust that it's going to be good because everything else this guy puts out is good, or I like.
Right.
Turns out it was a drama video talking about another, like, one or two more horror YouTubers who he says are, like, biting off him or, like, disparaging him some way. And he didn't know that, so what ended up happening was that he shared the video. People were like, what the fuck is this? And then he immediately took down his community post, and the guy, I think, took down the video, too, or something like that. Like, I think the guy taking down the video was separate of, or it has nothing to do with the guy that I'm subscribed to having shared it, but it was more just like, wait, what the fuck? Like, we don't come to you for this shit. Why are you making this random drama video, or like making a drama video?
Yeah.
And it's because like, people flock to negativity, man.
Oh yeah.
The only thing is that
time.
it's not the kind of flock you want, right? Like that's is not, if you have like a crowd built on, hey, I make video essays about horror movies and like analyzing or horror media and analyzing this kind of shit. Do you really want the drama crowd? Like that's the your mind.
I mean, like, I just I look back to anything on the news, or if you Google like news today, it's just bad news after bad news, because that's what keeps people's attention.
Yeah,
it keeps them coming back. And it's like, I even think about like what we put on this channel, and it's like, do we have good? What the fuck?
I mean, we're just talking shit.
Yeah, we're just talking shit. It's like, all those. I wouldn't say.
I mean, the past,
malicious about it, but it's like any story that I think is worth telling or is funny has some negative connotation to it.
Yeah, unfortunately, and this one's gonna kind of be no different. Just because, and like, I guess to preface this, I'm fine, not fine either way, but just I guess more just quite funny. So one of our most popular videos in recent memory is a 30XX video.
Really? Oh yeah.
And like, I will 100% admit that when I make some of these titles, the
titles are
like for my own videos on my own channel, I kind of just keep the titles like, okay, this is what it is. I'm not gonna leave it too ambiguous or anything like that. For this channel, we talk about a wide range of shit, so it's just like I'm just gonna make like I'm not gonna make the titles misleading. But it's probably gonna be like a sensationalized summary of like the topic of the video or some shit like that. So 30XX is a Mega Man X inspired roguelite.
Right.
And I'm just saying that to give people context. Sorry.
Awesome game, fantastic game.
Yeah.
I have 100 and something hours in it before it came out because it was an alpha.
yeah, it was in early access for quite a while. So while playing that, we talked about other roguelites, and one roguelite that we talked about, or that I specifically ranted on for quite a while, was a roguelite called Skull the Hero Slayer.
Yeah. Skull.
Yeah, and I titled the video "How Not to Do a Roguelite."
While we're playing a roguelite. In hindsight, the title looked like we're talking shit about 30XX.
Yeah.
Which we weren't.
Yeah, and like I'd never seen it on this channel. Like we will get like one like a video or something, which is it's fucking, it's let's play content in the depths of YouTube
or something.
Yeah. Like it's let's play content deep on YouTube. It's what I like. That I'm whatever. Like I just do it to do it. And that's fine. That is perfectly fine. I have that's cool. But most of the time our like ratio is 100% because it's one like and that's it.
Yeah.
So when I go and I see, oh hey, we're at what? This video has three like or one like and but yet it's at like 25% positive, which implies there are 3 dislikes. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, wait, did we say? I think we take care of not say like offensive words in here. Okay, like what happened?
Crazy.
Yeah, and then I saw the title. I'm like, ow, who did that?
It was you.
It was me. And the thing is that, like, since then, and keep in mind what I'm about to say is relative to that channel. So, like, if one of our videos gets over 10 views, we're like, hey, you know what? I'll take it. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That's fine. That's fine.
Good day.
Yeah.
It's a good day.
Yeah. When I see one gets like 150, I'm like, okay, what the fuck? What's different about this one? I immediately knew what's different about that one. I think that was now like 300 something, and it's only got. Well, no, now it's had more likes, but also more dislikes. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And the thing is that there are no comments. So that's I get I'm not. Listen, man.
So it's either they're not watching the video, they're just going off the title.
Or there's a lot of pissed off Skull fans watching it.
Or a lot of pissed off Skull fans, which
Nah, that ain't it.
That's not it. There aren't any Skull fans.
I see the analytics. The average view duration is definitely not Skull fans.
Also, if there are any Skull fans, they haven't played the game past the first level. So.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on, Bungie, fix your fucking game. So, anyway.
Oh, man. Do you want to talk about that later?
I did. We did. We had another episode where we talked about it. It was a Hotline Miami episode.
Oh. but he okay.
I know it's a great topic to talk about. But anyway, so I guess to keep going on this one real quick. Oh god.
Good hit.
Yeah, no, it's just bosses like this with the way he's kind of like arched over. That's like the perfect recipe to make these like shorter weapons just miss half the time. Like punching this guy, I mean, you have like better luck trying to fuck yourself. Like it's oh god. Anyway, so you know, I see how that one's doing, and like I see no comments, and you know, I guess I say as many times as I want, and you know, probably someone wants to misconstrue this, then they can. But you know, like where the video gets like, if it gets like 10 views, cool. I like that. That's a good day. If it gets like 100, that's like, whoa, what's going on here? Like, hey, look at that. Like, I don't know if that's gonna that transfers into anything meaningful, but you know, for this channel, that's like it's fucking not normal. So, so I see that and I'm like, huh. So I wonder if I assume that people see the thumbnail, and that 30xx is in the title. Right. Because it's like how not to do a roguelite -30xx, because that's just how I do all of our videos. Like I'll just have the name of the game at the end of each title.
Right.
And so I assume, and a pretty safe assumption, like you said already, that people are seeing the thumbnail, the title, and the you know, and just thinking, oh, okay, these guys are saying 30xx is how not to do a roguelite.
Yeah,
and,
which it totally is.
And so then they, complete opposite, like,
complete opposite.
So, and so that means that they're just clicking the video, clicking dislike, and then leaving the video. And that's like, you know, once again, for this channel in particular, or listen, whatever. I'm not that, I find it's funny to me.
Yeah.
But also like, hey, motherfuckers really just don't watch it before thinking. Like that's crazy. And like, cause the thing is,
I'm definitely guilty of reading a headline and not reading the article, you know?
Yeah, I guess. But like it takes, but then you look at it and then you just kind of move on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, in this case, it's like, okay, so you actually cared to click it and then click dislike. Like this upsets you so much that you did that, and I could be looking into it too much. But I'm like, damn, you know, you'll just like maybe like first listen before, you know. But that's the internet.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, like YouTube specifically, I understand. I get how this shit works. I've been using YouTube since like 2005, so I get it. Ain't nothing new. But I just,
life has changed since, but everything stayed the same.
Yeah. So I just see that. I'm just like, but like, ironically in the video, make a point to talk about that 30xx is how you do roguelite, like where there's just like there's a lot of randomness, but also like there's consistency in just how you play the game, so you always like feel at least like you're in control that way.
Yeah. Man, my friend, I don't even know if I want to talk about this.
Well, maybe next episode. You talk about it, because I guess slightly elaborating or expanding on what I was just saying, because I just remembered something. So that video I was talking about where the guy shared the other dude's video, and then he was just talking about, like, you know, I guess the grand scheme of things, no one wants to hear your fucking drama.
Right.
Oh fuck, I wanted the wrong one. That guy said something. Like he said in his video, and at first I'm like, whoa, all right. He's going like, you know what? I don't feel like arguing with people that I'm fucking smarter than. I was like, wait, what the fuck? And then he just proceeded to play a clip of some guy, of some video someone made. He's just like, I ain't like some dude making a song. He's just like, I ain't gonna argue with you if you got a dirty ass. It's just like, and because it was something along the lines of like Yeah. So, yeah. No, like you get it. You get what he means. Or you get what that song. So, like the point being that that like sometimes, and this happened on a bunch of my videos, like on my on the main channel, where someone will like go actually like with some, or why didn't you do XYZ thing when I clearly said why I didn't use the thing, and it's just like I remember the funniest one was like some I made a video about like something about like fucking changing the achievements or something like that in these games, or that they should maybe make more exciting achievements, and someone like I very early on in the video, early enough, at least probably within the first third or quarter of the video, I just was like, listen, if you're gonna be the person that's like, oh hey, I don't care about achievements, and like you want to get on a high horse about achievements and like, oh, achievements are meaningless, I don't need them, it's like this ain't for you, clearly. Like right. like okay, cool, nice, good for you. So inherently I got one of those comments, and you just I mean, I guess now I'm acknowledging it, but
you just brush it off because
I just ignore shit because that's just how you deal with it. Like that, pretty much like what that video was. I just never thought in my head, I'm not responding to you if you have a dirty ass or something like that.
Well, I mean, also people bring, like, you can make any video and then people will bring their own baggage to it and interpret it in
however they want
way.
and it's just like there's no point in I lose regardless of that situation. I lose. And even if I were to respond to it, like there was that classic thing of George Lopez, who
Jorge Lopez,
where someone on Twitter says some like racist shit to him or some shit like that.
Yeah, and
then he said "fuck you," and then someone responded to him going like, "Oh, you should be mature and set an example," and then he just said "fuck you" too to that one, like, and that's I mean, he won that. Like that's an objective W, but on the other hand, it just goes to show that regardless, is like damned if you do, damned if you don't type situation.
Like if you don't defend yourself, then it's like you're a bitch, and if you do, it's like you didn't take the higher path and you're a loser.
Yeah. Even though like
fuck you, bro.
Yeah, I mean the thing is that like if I guess, but also like aside from people just telling you to take the higher path, it's also just like in my, like, for example, that was George Lopez. He's big enough where someone would respond to him and be like, "Oh, you should be setting an example." I'm a fucking small fry, so it's like, so in my cases, I would wager that that no one would give a shit like that. I responded.
There's something internally, that I just don't resonate with. How the fuck do you send George Lopez like life advice?
Yeah. I mean that as well, yes. But the thing in my, like, I guess in my case specifically, or of like directly responding to, like a comment where someone either clearly chose to make a straw man argument that was like totally missing the point, or made a comment and that I directly addressed in the video and they just didn't care to watch enough or actually listen to hear that. It's like the thing is that even if no one, like, compared to George Lopez, where there's a very real possibility where no one will tell me, "Oh, hey man, you should take the high road," or nothing like that. In my head, I'll just be like, man, I feel like stupid that I cared this much. Like that's more the problem.
Speaking of George Lopez, all right, I don't know if you ever went through this. I assume you didn't, because
I'm the different type of Hispanic is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. So my papa left when I was a little boy, and
all right.
I already said, speaking of George Lopez, right?
Did he leave to fucking the Lowrider song?
No. So George Lopez
Goodbye,
show, right?
son. Goodbye, son.
So, the George Lopez show was a big show when I was growing up.
Oh, okay, okay.
For me personally, because I like to this day, I think young me is stupid for making this connection, but I swear like young George Lopez looks exactly like my dad, or he did when I was young to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see the connection now, but I did when I was little. And maybe that was like some coping shit.
Is it like, hey, is this I guess like overweight-ish, overweight-ish, fucking like.
Well, he was skinny. Well,
was he skinny?
George Lopez. Well, when the George Lopez show started, he was
skinny.
He wasn't overweight.
Oh, okay. I thought. I don't know why I always pictured him like. Gee,
because he was. Like,
okay.
During like the good parts, like when the show really kicked off, like maybe like season 2 or 3. He turned into the Jorge Lopez that we know. Not today, but no, when he was at the height of his career.
Yeah.
Because now he looks nothing like. He's got the short hair with like the carved up beard, like chiseled beard, like maybe somebody spent too much time on it.
I see.
Yeah. If you look up how George Lopez looks now, he looks like $2 million. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. George Lopez has always been weird for me. And then it's like the same idea, but like I always thought he had a nose like my grandpa.
Okay.
On my mom's side.
Okay. So
it's
kind
like two
of
totally different.
All right, overweight, and I'm just saying shit now.
No,
Was your grandpa on your mom's side also caramel colored?
No. He's white as the German snow. But he's straight Polish, like Polish. Like he is first American on land, fought in World War II.
Okay.
Type thing.
All right. Okay. Gotcha.
But he had this monstrous fucking nose, like.
Yeah, you could.
Like.
Okay.
Not. I don't know. It was round. It looks like he got into 70 fights with just people. What was it? What was that? You ever watch Rocky? No, not Rocky. Damn it! There's this movie where the guy just gets punched in the nose every fight that he's in, and he's like, "I've broken my nose in every fight." And it's like, why does this always happen? They always go straight for the nose. That's what he looked like when he was older.
Monstrous, he said.
Yeah.
A nose capable of fucking surpassing Metal Gear.
Exactly. The nose that took revenge on the Nazis.
Fucking I guess like semi-related, but not really. But my biggest, like, I didn't really watch a George Lopez show. I think the first time I saw it, I had to have been like already in my late teens. My biggest thing, so I always just associated George Lopez with the George Lopez show. So it's like, oh, okay, it's another fucking sitcom, and I'm predisposed
that's the thing is, like, George Lopez, like to you it's another show, but to me,
no.
He was he was family. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to explain it. It's stupid.
It wasn't that he was just family. He was familia.
He was famiglia, man.
That's Italian. Chill.
Yeah. For those that don't know, I am Pakistani Polish.
Yeah. Not
and
Mexican.
not.
Or he is Mexican, right? Is that it?
Huh?
Is he Mexican? Yeah, he is Mexican.
Oh yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah. You can't tell, man.
No,
No.
100%. Yeah, it's like the Central South American look. Hard to say.
I guess I just seen too much of his stand up.
Yeah. No, so that's the thing. I all I knew him for was the George Lopez show. And then I go on a cruise. Like this was holy fuck, actually 10 years ago, almost to the day. I go on a cruise, and on the cruise ship, like every night they have a stand-up show, and nice. George Lopez is not the one who's performing. Okay. But apparently he was the one who, like, you know, either in some way, shape, or form, his name was like, as he curated it, I guess, like curated the or selected so like the comedians
that he toured with.
Yeah, or like, you know, people that he's like, yo, these guys, you know, they're cool, that kind of stuff. And in the video where like in front of before each performance or before each comic went up, they would play this clip of him just like introducing them or something like that. And he would curse, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, it's like if you heard.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is like if you heard before last decade Bill Cosby says the curse, I should say.
Yeah.
Where like
it's like if you know Eddie Murphy from like Haunted Mansion and you watch up his stand up.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Or if you see Damon Wayans, you know him from Wife and Kids, but then you see a stand up, like, oh
yeah.
God.
Well, Damon? Was that the one that was? Oh God, I need to look that up after this shit, because I was like, I'm trying to remember which one was he the bald one? Well, are there multiple?
Yeah, he's the bald one.
He's the bald one. Okay, gotcha.
He was in a bunch of movies. I would say he's the, well, all right, I don't know, like on screen the most successful one, right? Because you have like Damon Wayans. That's like he in the background, he just set up an entire empire of the Wayans family. Is it Damon or is it Keen?
I'm not sure.
There's a lot of Wayans.
Sure. I just forget which one was in Bamboozled. That's all. But anywho, so yeah, it like, and the comics that performed were really, really good. Like they're very good. And I was just like, oh wow, that was. I know. I only knew him from. It's like if Raymond Romano, like, or some shit like that would be the equivalent where he just starts like making jokes about like, you know, getting his dick stuck in like a zip tie bag or some Ziploc bag or some shit. I don't know. Like that would be the equivalent.
I wanted to put my dick in the Coke bag so that when she sucked it off, she got high. But then the Ziploc bag wouldn't unzip around my dick, and I wouldn't able to get my dick on.
I barely remember how he sounds. Aside from like,
I don't know either.
Think the woolly mammoth from Ice Age.
Oh yeah, I just closed my sinuses to talk.
I wanted to call it Frosted Tips. Oh fuck that.
Oh man, I know I watched too many sitcoms when I was.
You know, like I don't know why. Like people talk about Friends, and I think Friends to me always seemed like how do I want to put this without sounding just like bad. Friends was like, I don't know, I thought it was fucking boring, man. That's what I think. I thought it was fucking boring. And whenever I say that, like someone's like, oh my God, I love Friends. It's just like, but like, it's so boring. And it's like, and I also, the thing is, this is just that I'm predisposed, or a way I guess I'm, you know, like I just feel naturally about this shit. But the thing I have about sitcoms is fucking laugh tracks. Like,
yeah.
Like when you tell me I'm supposed to laugh, I don't know, maybe just because like, you know, I guess, you know, I'm trying to be a contrarian or a cool guy, but like, no, I don't want to laugh.
Yeah, like funny things should be able to stand on their own.
like think of something like, I mean, granted, it's a very different kind of humor, but like shows like It's Always Sunny, like that show is I mean, at least in my opinion, that show is insanely fucking hilarious. And
yeah, but how do you like how do you make a family friendly comedy show that doesn't have stupid absurd shit going on constantly? Like like, you want to, in the case of Friends, you have relationship hurdles, you have people dealing with dramatic situations on top of a comedy. And like, I don't know, the whole it's a formula. It is a formula. They figured it out. It works because laughter's contagious. So just do it, right? It's like adding punctuation to the end of a joke.
Yeah. It's just, like the one joke I always know from that show, from Friends, is Phoebe when she has like the secret Tool House recipe for her cookies.
Okay.
Or Tool House or some shit. I forget. She like. Essentially, the joke is that, and it's a good joke. I think this is a good joke. Is that she's talking up this recipe of cookies that she's had, like, is passed out from the family or some shit. If I remember correctly, it's been a very, very long time since I've seen this. And it turned out to just be. I remember
exactly.
Yeah, it turned out to just be the Nestle Toll House cookie dough.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like if you just had that joke with no laugh track and just like the expression of, I forgot who, I think it was like Jennifer Aniston's character or some shit. Like the look on her face. Just like, what the fuck? Like that to me, that's all you need. But then when you have that and then just ha 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 ha, it's like, oh okay, all right, gotcha. Like that's just, I don't know. It's just because then there are all the times. Think of all the times where the laugh track happens and it's not funny, like genuinely not funny.
I mean, they have it. I don't think. Sitcoms now, I think, have moved past it for the most part.
Have they? I don't watch.
I don't watch. I don't.
I wouldn't know.
I don't
was
watch
it in Modern
sitcoms.
Family? I have no idea.
Modern Family. That's what I'm.
Did it have
thinking
it?
of when I think of sitcoms. They don't use a laugh track.
Oh, okay. I have no idea. I have no clue. I don't watch. The thing is, I don't watch sitcoms.
Sitcoms.
Okay, I didn't say that, but yeah, no. I don't really watch.
Hold on, laugh track.
Enemy failed. Fucking. I don't watch sitcoms like that, but I do. I don't watch TV like that all that much anymore.
I haven't watched
when I did watch
TV in like years and years.
Yeah, and back when I did watch TV, it really wasn't much of a thing. Like even watching sitcoms in general.
Right.
But I guess that's really, I guess that's gonna. Wrap.
Oh shit!
Yeah. What? You thought I was gonna die?
My. Hold on. I gotta clean up.